One other study that was done to sort of counter Ebbinghaus, because Ebbinghaus tried to remember meaningless stuff. So another guy called Frederick Bartlett said, well, actually, that's not realistic. When we come to try and remember stuff, we already know stuff. So what we try and do is we try and connect that, what we already know, what we call prior knowledge. So he did an experiment called the War of the Ghosts. He had a whole host of university students. He told them a story. It was a Native American story called the War of the Ghosts. And then a week later, he asked them to repeat the story. A month later, even years later, he asked them to repeat the story. And surprise, surprise, over time, they completely changed the nature and the meaning of the story in order to fit with their own schema, their own conceptual schema of the world. A bit like a sort of complicated Chinese whispers experiment. So in practice, the way we remember things depends on what we already know. And that's a really important fact if you're going to be involved in learning design. Good. Okay, so that's a schema. What's a mental model? Well, a mental model sort of takes things a step further and enables us to act, enables us to do something. So it sort of approximates the real world. A model is something we try out. It sort of approximates reality. It sort of works, and we try it again. So a mental model is a way of doing things in the real world.